It says it started. Yay! Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Pink and Poppin'. OMG. Welcome to Pink and Poppin'. And I am so far behind. This is Donna Milo. I'm sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and Jeannie's off for the night. And I am here, or this afternoon. I don't know when you're watching this video, but I have promised that I would show our new fan, guys. They are so cool. They are, what do they call them officially? Shimmer eyeshadow sticks. There you go. Shimmer eyeshadow sticks. And I have been using them, and I am absolutely enthralled with them. And I have been selling them because I'm so excited about how they work. And I was going to give you guys the official info about them, and I'm going to show them all to you, and I'm going to try them on my wrist so you can see the colors. That's right. But I wanted to give you guys, here we go. I wanted to give you guys the Mary Kay lowdown, right, on what Mary Kay says they do, and then really show you how they work. So hold please. So there are 5 colors, and they, here we go. They're blendable. That is absolutely. First of all, they glide on. And that is so true. They do glide on. I have to tell you guys. So the other day, I'm at the park with a couple of my clients who are my amazing girlfriends, and we were all walking together. And so we walked for an hour, and then I pulled all this out to try it, right? And so I am trying to finger and put on and all of those kinds of things. And my girlfriend is a little on the sweaty side because this is before the cold came through. And I'm like, I don't know if this is going to stick or not, but boy, howdy, even an hour later, it was still there. So I'm going to show you on my arm right here, the colors. Okay. I'm going to show you the colors. Look at that. Look at that finish on that. Okay. So this is Copper Nova, and it's probably my best seller. I thought the pink would be my best color, my best seller, but it is not. I'm going to show it what it looks like. Okay. So it does glide on. It is high definition color. It is slanted. Let me show you the tip. Okay. So it does go on in an amazing way. And I'm going to show you the rest of the colors. So that's the color that I use the most. Okay. And it really is great for on the go, because we were at the park where we were walking. I'm going to see if I can do this. There you go. Right. I'll give you the color and just, oh, I did not mean to do that. Now that is something you do have to be careful. And I just dropped it all over my pants. And I'm going to do my best to repair it. Probably not, but I'm going to give you the color, and then I'll go from there. I'm going to see if I can, there we go. We're going to see if I can fix it. I make no promises. And this is that's the only thing with tagging these things is I can't ever. You put your sticker on it so you don't lose them, and then you can't see the name. Oh, this is Golden Sunrise. Sorry about that. All right. So as you can see, because it's right there, I'm going to be careful with the next one. All right. That's Golden Sunrise. Then I'm going to use, let's read it ahead of time, shall we? I'm going to use the Pink Prism, and I'm not going to push as hard. And I'm going to, so FYI, you'll notice that I don't have it nearly as far out. And then I'm going to, this is what I get for doing it backwards. I'm going to go right here. There we go. And I am not using near as much. So there you go. Right. Take a look. There you can see it. Okay. And then we get into the beefier colors. So I'm going to use the Radiant Bronze. Yeah, I know that name because we use these like, I was showing her how to use it like a liner. So this is Radiant Bronze, and you can definitely see the difference there. Okay. That's just one stripe. Radiant Bronze. And then I will show you the Midnight. I know it's Midnight. And of course I can't find the name. And it's Midnight something. It's midnight something. Anyway, so hold on, please. I can find it here. Well, maybe. So these are dermatologist tested. Ready? I'm going to go right here. Look, 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 look. Look at that richness. Now, normally, I'm not a huge fan of shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. These are all shimmer. They are comfortable to wear. It is very lightweight. They go on really well. They're dermatologist tested. They're ophthalmologist tested. They're suitable for sensitive eyes. Use rate is definitely about who you are and how often you use them. And they really do. What I loved about them, and there again, I'm going to show you, I'm going to come all the way up so you can see the look. All right. They blend so well. So I'm going to do my best to go back to my Copper Nova, because that's the one I use the most of. And I have a lot of Dusty Rose on today. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to add a little bit of that shimmer on the inside corner of my eye. Now I'm actually using this over my shadow. So you can use it under your shadow or over your shadow. Take a look at the difference. Now I have a little bit of a shimmer. I have candlelight on over here. Look at the difference. Look at the difference that it creates on my eyes. And I'm going to do the same thing I can over here where you can watch me, right? Just light pressure. I'm really not any pressure. And I'm just coming in and I am lighting it up. There you go. I got to tell you guys, I think every woman should have these in their repertoire because OMG, they really do go on so nicely. And as you can see, they add. And my girlfriend, seriously, she had been walking, she was sweaty, and boom, they were still there. So it's versatile. There's 5 amazing shades. And if you don't push too hard, they stand up. They seriously stand up. Okay, so there we go. I got to find the camera. There you go. So if you are looking for a way to update your look and you want a little more versatility, for instance, these are perfect for travel, right? We were looking at eyeliners and she ended up going with a couple of these instead because you can use them on your lash line and use it like a liner. For instance, I will take the darker, the midnight, right? And I'm just going to show you a little bit of how else you could use it. So I'm going to come right here because I'm trying to be very strategic or specific about where I'm placing it. There again, look at the difference in the 2 eyes. Just add a little more drama. And I could come up here and just add a little more drama to that eye. Yeah. And then you can always just use your finger. Best tool ever. But you can also use our cream blending brush. So I'm going to come over here and do my best right here, right? I added it a little bit and then I just came up here. But this is how I actually use this as a liner for her eyes. And then I just add a little bit more and it is just going over my Dusty Rose. There you go. Dusty Rose is fairly matte. These definitely have the shimmer. And at my age, like I said, I have a tendency to avoid shimmer. But the other thing that I loved about these is they don't crease. I did not have a problem with them creasing. And you're ready to go. So if you are looking to update your color wardrobe for your eyes, and right here, you could use them here. Actually, the lighter ones, you could probably even use a little bit up here, give that shimmer and shine. These are what you want. They are definitely versatile. They definitely stay on and they bring a lot of fun to the eyes. So I wanted to be sure I shared those. And then I think that I shared, but I can't remember if I shared our new cream gel blushes. What I am very excited about these for is one, a little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. And number two, they are a great base for you to use a blush, a powdered blush over the top, and get that longevity that you're looking for in your look for all day. Or, and somehow I lost a lid, or it really gives you that very soft, it's there, soft look for your day-to-day. For those of you who are not huge blush wearers, but you want the kiss of it, these are fantastic. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be sure and check them out. And remember, blessings are chasing you down. This is the day the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Have a great one. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. And yes, I have to find the stop.